What's up everyone, how you doing? It's your boy Jege. It's Thursday. That means we have another TBT. This one is it's a bit different. Then again, they've all been different some way or another. And I noticed I'm starting to share very intimate parts of my life, and that's cool. I'm honored by the fact that some of the things that have made me who I am are of interest to a few people. Today's TBT takes us back to the 17th of April 2014. That is probably by far the most magical day of my life this far. It was a day that had anxiety, fear, excitement, all rolled up into one. It was the day I became a father. And nothing has quite been the same since then. This TBT is tribute to the institution of fatherhood, if I could call it that. If I could just give you like a short background of the story. When I first found out that my wife was pregnant, number one, we were not expecting it. Number two, I'd only been out of rehab less than 6 months, or maybe let's call it less than a year. So I was in this very strange space where I was still trying to figure out what my life would be about after rehabilitation. I remember I was in the bedroom. I think I was working on the laptop or something, and she came and told me, I think I'm pregnant. And my first instinct was, no, you're not. We definitely were not trying to have a baby at that point, because there was a lot going on in our lives. But she came and she told me, I think I'm pregnant, and after a couple of tests we found out that indeed we were going to have a baby. And for me, my immediate response to it was a lot of excitement, and then very shortly followed by instant internal panic. Obviously I couldn't show her that I was panicking about it, but I panicked. But I didn't have a job. I hadn't figured out what to do with myself. My attention was more on myself back then, and I was completely clueless as to how much parenthood would change me for the better. And ever since then, every waking day has been purpose-filled, if I could call it that. There's a sense of purpose every single day, because you know there's this other person who depends on you for everything. My wife sometimes feels like I should be and could be more available, mentally, emotionally. I'm always present. I'm a very present father. I'm always at home. I spend a lot of time at home. My daughter gets to see me, and she's very aware of what role I play in her life. But there are times I might be physically in the room, but I'm not quite there. The way I see it, I'd rather be slightly absent mentally if I'm thinking about how tomorrow will be better for my child. You understand? If maybe, for example, the reason I'm not present mentally is because I'm thinking up a concept, or if the reason I'm mentally preoccupied is because I'm putting together a presentation that may lead to another retainer client for my business, is that really such a bad thing? That's one of the things that changed. A lot of my mental and creative activities were based on my own needs, my own wants. After this little one came, everything changed. I am driven. Guys who know me and guys who've worked with me will tell you this. I am fiercely driven. I don't mean to digress. Parenthood has been amazing. One of the reasons why I quit formal employment to start my own business is because I felt like I needed more control over my time. I needed to be more available to my family and to my daughter. When Kenna got here, I was working for a PR firm. You know, it kept me away quite a bit. And then I joined a digital agency that required a lot of my time and just energy. And there are times I look back at some of these images I'm sharing with you of my daughter, and I don't have like a mental record of that period of time, simply because I was so mentally exhausted that it wasn't quite registered in my mind. My wife will tell you that I sometimes struggle with remembering the exact date that Kenna was born, because the period around that was so stressful for me. This TBT was just to give a shout out to a few good men, as I like to call them, men who are trying hard to be there for their family, men who are pushing themselves beyond their comfort zones to give their families a better life. I salute you. Yeah. Also, as I wind up, I need to give you a status update. We now have 43 subscribers. That's amazing news, and I'll tell you why. There were first 36 subscribers for a really long time, and then one trickled in last week, and then it started happening again. So if you've just subscribed, thank you for joining me on this amazing ride. We are just getting warmed up. And by the way, on this channel, there's one thing that is going to remain constant. This is strictly a no bull channel. Yeah, we're going to talk about real life. Yeah, we're going to talk about how to overcome real stuff. I'm going to share that from my own personal experiences. So welcome to the No BS channel, and I'm so glad to have you here. If you have not hit subscribe yet, yeah, hit subscribe. Keep coming back. Why subscribe? You get an alert every time I upload a video, and you want those, and I'll tell you why. Because every single video is going to deposit something amazing in your life. The daily vlog starts very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Be good!